Hello, everyone. Welcome to Reading the World Bible in a Year with Mr. Jean. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I didn't say that earlier. And I keep forgetting to say pray for me and I pray for you. I'll make sure to say that. Anyway, welcome to day 12. As usual, we're reading from Thomas Nelson, New King James Version. And for day 12, we're going to be reading Genesis 26 to 27 and Psalm 4. Let's begin. Genesis 26, Isaac and Abimelech. There was a famine in the land, beside the first famine that was in the day of Abraham. And Isaac went to Abimelech, king of Philistine, in Gerar. Then the Lord appeared to him and said, "Do not go down to Egypt. Live in the land of which I shall tell you. Dwell in this land, and I will be with you and bless you. For to you and your descendant I give all this land, and I will perform the oath which I swore to Abraham your father. And I will make your descendant multiply as the stars of heaven, and I will give to your descendants all this land, and in your seeds, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed. Because Abraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge, my commandment, my statute, and my law." So Isaac dwelled in Gerar. And the man of the place asked about his wife, and he said, "She is my sister." For he was afraid to say, "She is my wife," because he thought, lest the man of the place kill me for Rebekah, because she is beautiful to behold. Like father, like son. Now it came to pass, when he had been there a long time, that Abimelech, king of the Philistines, looked through a window and saw, and there was Isaac showing a doormat to Rebekah his wife. Then Abimelech called Isaac and said, "Quite obviously she is your wife. So how could you say she is my sister?" Isaac said to him, "Because I said, lest I die on account of her." And Abimelech said, "What is this you have done to us? One of the people might soon have lain with your wife, and you will have brought guilt on us." So Abimelech charged all his people, saying, "He who touches this man and his wife shall surely be put to death." Then Isaac saw in the land and reaped in the same year 100-fold, and the Lord blessed him. The man began to prosper and continued prospering until he became very prosperous. For he had possession of flocks and possession of herds and a great number of servants, so the Philistine envied him. Now the Philistine had stopped all the well which his father's servant had dug in the day of Abraham his father, and they had filled them with earth. And Abimelech said to Isaac, "Go away from us, for you are much mightier than we." Then Isaac departed from there, and pitched his tent in the valley of Gerar, and dwelt there. And Isaac dug again the well of the water which they had dug in the days of Abraham his father, for the Philistine had stopped them up after the death of Abraham. He called them by the name which his father had called them. Also Isaac's servant dug in the valley, and found a well of running water there. But the herdsmen of Gerar quarreled with Isaac's herdsmen, saying, "The water is ours." So he called the name of the well Esek, and because they quarreled with him. Then they dug another well, and they quarreled over that one also. So he called his name Sitnah. And he moved from there, and dug another well, and they did not quarrel over it. So he called his name Rehoboth, because he said, "For now the Lord has made room for us, and we shall be fruitful in the land." Then he went from there to Beersheba, and the Lord appeared to him the same night and said, "I am the God of your father Abraham. Do not fear, for I am with you. I will bless you and multiply your descendant, my servant Abraham's sake." So he built an altar there, and called it on the name of the Lord, and he pitched his tent there. And there Isaac's servant dug a well. Then Abimelech came to him from Gerar with Ahuzah, one of his friends, and Pichol, the commander of his army. And Isaac said to them, Why have you come to me, since you hate me and have sent me away from you? But they said, We have certainly seen that the Lord is with you. So we said, Let there now be an oath between us, between you and us, and let us make a covenant with you, that you will do us no harm, since we have not touched you, and since we have done nothing to you but good, and have sent you away in peace. You are now the blessed of the Lord. So he made them a feast, and they ate and drank. Then they rose early in the morning and swore an oath with one another, and Isaac sent them away, and they departed from him in peace. And it came to pass the same day that Isaac's servant came and told him about the well which they had dug, and said to him, We have found water. So he called it Sheba. Therefore, the name of the city is Beersheba to this day. When Esau was 40 years old, he took as wives Judith, the daughter of Beeri the Hittite, and Bathsheba, the daughter of Elon the Hittite. And they were grief of mind to Isaac and Rebekah. Isaac blessed Jacob. Now it came to pass, chapter 27. Now it came to pass, when Isaac was old, and his eyes were so dim, Now it came to pass, when Isaac was old, and his eyes were so dim that he could not see, that he called Esau his older son, and said to him, My son. And he answered him, Here I am. Then he said, Behold, now I am old. I do not know the day of my death. Now, therefore, please take your weapon, your quiver, and your bow, and go out to the field and hunt game for me, and make me several food, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, and my soul may bless you before I die. Now Rebekah was listening when Isaac spoke to Esau his son, and Esau went to the field to hunt game and to bring it. So Rebekah spoke to Jacob her son, saying, Indeed, I hear your father speak to Esau your brother, saying, Bring me game and make several food for me, that I may eat it and bless you in the presence of the Lord before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice according to what I commanded you. Go now to the flock, and bring me from there 2 choice kids of goat, and I will make savory food from them for your father, such as he loves. Then you shall take it to your father, and he may eat it, and that he may bless you before his death. Then Jacob said to his mother, Look, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth-skinned man. Perhaps my father will feel me, and I shall seem to be a deceiver to him, and I shall bring a curse on myself, and not a blessing. But his mother said to him, Let your curse be on me, my son. Only obey my voice, and go, get them for me. And he went and got them, and brought them to his mother, and his mother made a savory food, such as his father loved. Then Rebekah took the choice clothes of the elder sons, Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them on Jacob, her youngest son. And she put the skin of the kid of the goat on his hand and on the smooth part of his neck. Then she gave the savory food of the bread which she had prepared into the hand of her son Jacob, which she had prepared, by the way. So he went to his father and said, My father. And he said, Here I am. Who are you, my son? Jacob said to his father, I am Esau, your firstborn. I have done just as you told me. Please arise, sit and eat my game, that your soul may bless me. But Isaac said to his son, How is it that you have found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because the Lord your God brought it to me. Isaac said to Jacob, Please come near, that I may feel you, my son, whether you are really my son Esau or not. So Jacob went near to Isaac his father, And he felt him and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hand of Esau. And he did not recognize him because his hands were hairy like his brother Esau's hand. So he blessed him. Then he said, Are you really my son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's game, so that my soul may bless you. So he brought it to near him, and he ate, and brought him wine, and he drank. Then his father Isaac said to him, Come near now and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his clothes, and blessed him and said, Surely the smell of my son is like the smell of the field, which the Lord has blessed. Therefore, may God give you of the dew of heaven, and of the fatness of the earth, and plenty of grain and wine. Let people serve you, and nations bow down to you. Be master over your brethren, then let your mother's son bow down to you. Cursed be everyone who curses you, and blessed be those who bless you. Esau lost hope. Now it happened, as soon as Isaac had finished blessing Jacob, and Jacob had scarcely gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that he saw his brother came in from his hunting, and he also had made savory food, and brought it to his father, and said to his father, Let my father arise and eat of his son's game, that your soul may bless me. And his father Isaac said to him, Who are you? So he said, I am your son, your firstborn Esau. Then Isaac trembled exceedingly, and said, Where is the one who hunted game and brought it to me? I ate all of it before you came, and I have blessed him, and indeed he shall be blessed. When Esau heard the word of his father, he cried with an exceedingly great and bitter cry, and said to his father, Bless me also, my father. But he said, Your brother came with deceit and has taken away your blessing. And Esau said, Is it not rightly named Jacob? For he has supplemented me these 2 times. He took away my birthright. And now, look, he has taken away my blessing. And he said, Have you not reserved a blessing for me? Then Isaac answered and said to Esau, Indeed, I have made him master over you, and all his brethren I have given to him as servant. With grain and wine I have sustained him. What shall I do now for you, my son? And Esau said to his father, Have you only one blessing, my father? Bless me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Then Isaac his father answered and said to him, Behold, your dwelling shall be of the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of the heaven from above. But by your sword you shall live, and you shall serve your brother. And it shall come to pass, when you become restless, that you shall break his yoke from your neck. Jacob escaped from Esau. So Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing with which his father blessed him. And Esau said to his heart, This day of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will kill my brother Jacob. And the word of Esau, her older son, were told to Rebekah. So she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said to him, Surely your brother Esau comforted himself concerning you by intending to kill you. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, arise, flee to my brother Laban in Haran, and stay with him a few days until your brother's fury turns away. Until your brother's anger turns away from you, and he forgot what you have done to him. Then I will send and bring you from there. Why should I be bereaved also of you both in one day? And Rebekah said to Isaac, I am weary of my life because of the daughter of Heath. If Jacob takes a wife of the daughter of Heath, like this who are of the daughter of the land, what good will my life be to me? Amen. Now let's read Psalm 4. the safety of the faithful. To the chief musician, with string instrument, a psalm of David. Hear me when I call, O God of my righteousness. You have relied me in my distress. Have mercy on me, or hear my prayers. How long, O you Son of Man, will you turn my glory to shame? How long will you love worthlessness and seek falsehood? Selah. But know that the Lord has set apart for himself him who is godly. The Lord will hear when I call him. Be angry and do not sin. Meditate within your heart, on your bed, and be still. Selah. Offer the sacrifice of righteousness, and put your trust in the Lord. There are many who says, "We will show us any good." Lord, lift up the light of your countenance upon us. You have put gladness in my heart, more than in the season that the grain and wine increase. With both lies down in peace and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. Amen. Thank you everyone for being here for my day 12. Yep. Thank you everyone for being here for my day 12. And please pray for me and I'll pray for you. I know I'm feeling a bit sleepy right now, but that's the only time I got to do this. I took today off for many reasons. One of the main reasons is this. I need the time to do this. Anyway, so I'm a bit sleepy. Sorry about that. And thank you. And pray for me, like I said before, and I'll pray for you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.